Rojo, reporting live for the Flake News. Real quick, got a couple topics for you. Just want to run over them real quick. Follow me. Now, Kim Kardashian West visits the White House. Now, I know initially everyone's thinking, why on earth would Kim Kardashian be in the White House? Is there some kind of meeting of the reality show minds? No. Apparently, she is there lobbying on behalf of Alice Marie Johnson, who is a 63-year-old woman currently serving a life sentence for a non-violent drug crime. Now, I know when we initially hear prison reform, Kim Kardashian probably isn't the first name we would want to send up there to hold our flag, but she has been working on this case since before Donald was in office, so I'll give her a pass on that. While she's there, I think there's a couple applications she should put in. First off, Surgery General. Look at pictures of old Kim, look at pictures of her now. That's all I'm going to say about it. Second, seems like the NFL is having some issues connecting African-American players and kneeling with not disrespecting the flag. Kim Kardashian has a lot of experience intermingling with the African-American athlete type. So, ambassador to African-American athletes seems like it would be a surefire way to use her assets to the best of the country's ability. Next. Roseanne Barr does racist Ambien math. You know what I said? Roseanne does racist math on Ambien. That's what I meant. So, in a tweet earlier this week, Roseanne Barr tweeted she tweeted Planet of the Apes plus Muslim Brotherhood equals VJ. Now, after being pressed and after the obvious backlash that she would receive from this, being that VJ stands for Valerie Jarrett, who worked under the Obama administration and has a whole bunch of other accolades to her name that I don't know and can't list off right now. But she is a woman of at least partial African-American descent, not sure. But first off, just keeping it 100% here, look up Valerie Jarrett and look up Zira from the original Planet of the Apes. That's all I'm really allowed to say, but just look at the pictures and compare side by side. That's number one. Number two, Roseanne, say it with your chest, okay? All of this Muslim Brotherhood plus minus is greater than VJ. It just makes it seem like you're trying to hide something. It makes it seem like you're trying to say something racist and you're trying to hide it. Just say what you're trying to say. As a comedian, you somewhat have the leeway to say Valerie Jarrett somewhat looks like another character from pop culture. What I would have done, if I were you, I would have posted a picture of Valerie Jarrett and Zira side by side, and then I would have had a meme of your iconic laugh at the end of the intro of your TV show. Ha 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 ha. That would have been fine. It would have been funny. You would have got some shit for it, but they probably wouldn't have canceled your show. And other comedians would have come out possibly to take your side or to back you in some way. But to do that whole math thing and then to add it on Ambien, so now we're supposed to believe that you're doing high-level math on Ambien because I can't count. And I had to use a calculator for the next subject, so you'll see that in a minute. Hill family receives $1 per bullet. Gregory Hill, who was killed in his garage by a police officer in Florida, his family was just awarded $4 in the case for his in the wrongful death case, whatever. Now, Mr. Hill was in his garage. He responded to a knock on the door from police. After the police did not identify themselves, the police officer supposedly yelled out that Hill had a gun. The garage door closed. He fired 4 bullets. Cow. Four bullets. 3 of them striking Mr. Hill in the body and eventually killing him. Now, a lot of these cases have seen big payouts. $1 million. I live in Chicago, so I've seen a couple of these big payouts. But $4 is crazy. It almost would have been better if they had given them more of some kind of fake money. For instance, how many McDonald's bucks can you get for a murder? Would it have been better if they had just broken it up into smaller quantities? Give me 16 quarters before you give me $4, bruh. I don't know. World keeps turning. I'll keep reporting. This is Rojo reporting for the Flake News. Get at me, dog.